All right, so hey guys, I am here at a place called Snake Lake. It's here in Tacoma. It's actually right over by Cheney Stadium, right off of 19th. There's the Tacoma Nature Center. Well, you can kind of see in the background. So that's the Nature Center. It is closed currently. Because of, COVID. But the park is open. So I took the girls here to kind of get some fresh air, get their energy out, and for us to just take in a little bit of nature. And so there's trails all around the lake. Oh, nice. What? I hear a duck. What is that? Do you hear it? Or is that a frog? That almost sounds like a frog. Sorry. So there's a pond right here. And I don't know if you guys heard it, but it sounded like a frog. But anyway, there is a ton of wildlife here. So on the trails, we did a couple of the loops. There's little bridges, and the funny thing is like part of the park goes right alongside the highway. I keep hearing, the thing is that there's tadpoles in this pond. So I saw a bunch of the tadpoles. So where there's tadpoles, there's got to be bigger frogs, right? So anyway, Zoe's gonna try to discover some things. So yes, on the trails we saw a ton of wildlife. We saw a little bunny. Zoe, I think, saw a second bunny, but we saw a little rabbit. We saw regular gray squirrels. We saw a little brown squirrel, which was really cool. And then I saw a chipmunk. The first time I've seen a chipmunk here in the Pacific Northwest. Because growing up in the Midwest, like, chipmunks were all over the place. We had chipmunks that, ran throughout our yard and everything. And so living here, I've never seen any chipmunks, but I saw one today. And it was adorable. And let's see. We came upon a big nest of ants. It was like a big heaping hill, and it was just full of ants. But the ants were really strange. They had black bodies, but they had like light brown, reddish heads. Oh yeah, we saw a ton of dragonflies. We saw some sleeping ducks. We saw a really weird, like, caterpillar, centipede, millipede kind of thing. I got pictures of all of this stuff, but just the fact that, like, we also hear cars driving past on the highway. Yeah, and we heard the stadium. I swear there's things here in the bushes, and there may be. But yeah, this is a really, really cool place. So if you're here in Tacoma, people are running the trails, so it's not just for kids, but they also have this really cool kids area. So all this behind me, there's like, that thing right back there is a big slide, and the girls just shoot out of there like bullets. And then there's like climbing structures all over here. There's this little pond. And then over this way, there is like a fake rock you can climb, and a tree house back there. What? Okay, hang on. Okay. So they're gonna go down the slide.
Okay, watch this, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Is it ready?
Yep. Woo! Yeah. Okay. What?
Watch this.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to record this, honey. One more time.
What was that?
Okay. So anyway, again, this is called Snake Lake. There's the nature center, and it looks like they do a preschool out here too.
Yeah.
So there was parts that were like closed off for the preschool usage, but a good amount of trails. We didn't do all of them. There were some attitudes that started to flare up, so it was better that we got off the trails.
I'm so sweaty.
And we were actually getting ready to go, and then we found all of this little play area. But I love a good chance to get out and get some fresh air, and it being close to home. This is really nice. I like to explore kind of the different parks. We have our parks that we like to go to, obviously, but I've always seen the signs for this place, but I've never really haven't taken the time to come here and explore. But I would totally recommend this. Like I said, I ran into a coworker here. I feel like I have something on me. Ran into I don't, it's just, oh, it's grass.
You do have something.
Ran into a coworker. He was here with his family, but there was a bunch of other people. People have been running the trails, adults, families, everything. What do you think of this place?
It's cool, but my toes itchy.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, no like big major wildlife, but just relishing in the fact that there's like the little things. But there's parts of the trails where it's really, really beautiful, just big, huge trees, a lot of old growth. And I appreciate that there's these little pockets of green in the city. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Oh, there's a cherry tree here. There's all kinds of fruit bushes and everything throughout. So I can only imagine, free little snacks when everything's in bloom. But the tadpoles are really cool. And yeah, so Snake Lake, give it a shot, give it a try. If you haven't checked it out, I recommend it. And yeah, this is let's see, where else have we gone? We've been to Swan Creek. Swan Creek is pretty cool for the trails. Oh, I hear hummingbirds. I was sitting over by the pond earlier, and I had a hummingbird hover right over my shoulder, and it was a ruby. Had the red head and red chest. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I like listening to the birds. I like just kind of getting away and being able to clear your head and just take in the fresh air. But then it's funny because you hear like the roaring of the traffic. There's part of the park that actually goes under the overpass of the highway. So it's a little like the juxtaposition of calm, serene nature mixed with development. Sorry, I don't know. I keep wondering if little things are gonna appear. But yeah, so parks that we like, that we've explored. Swan Creek is really cool for hiking. Obviously Point Defiance, all the trails within there. Wapato is cool, but Wapato is overcrowded. You found a snail? Oh, we saw a banana slug too. Those things are kind of ugly, not gonna lie. That was kind of part of where the attitudes came up between the two younger girls. There was an acorn that Zeta found, and Zara smashed it. And so then she got upset, and then Zeta was like, I don't even like slugs, and they're ugly. And it was really hard not to laugh because slugs are pretty ugly and they're pretty gross. But anyway, it was kind of cool to see a real banana slug. Saw some cool flowers. Yeah, but I don't think those are true banana slugs. I think those are a different kind of slug. But yeah, so anyway, it's just been nice to get out. It's not a super hot day either. So it was actually kind of chilly when we were in the woods. And yeah, so for my little eczema sufferer, it hasn't been too bad. This grass keeps making me think I've got something. Hang on, honey.
There you go.
So anyway, I think that is about it. this is not Swan Creek. This
Snake
is
Lake.
Snake, Zoe. This is Snake Lake here in Tacoma. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. And if you have other recommendations of other places that I should check out, please let me know. But anyway, that's it. I gotta tend to these, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. These girls, these kiddos, these chidlers, my offspring, half of my DNA. Okay. All right. You want to say anything? What do you think of this park? Check mark. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.